The reason I wrote this book was I wanted to give people a very simple guide to understanding the wine world. I thought what's required is just a book that lays out the very simple principles of winemaking, some of the grapes you should know about, and the approach that the winemaker is taking to get the final result. One of the greatest compliments I've received so far from people that have read the book, they say it's such an easy book to read. It's like me speaking. It's very conversational, but also has those nice little drawings which bring these concepts down to an everyday level. So again, it gets rid of that intimidation factor.
The book teaches that some white wines are made from red grapes. You'll also learn that most wines from around the world are actually blends of many different grape varieties.
My wine book is not just about facts and figures, but also talks about some of the beauty of wine and what the poets said about it. And Angelo had a background in philosophy, and he's also a marvelous winemaker at Cave Spring. So to have him look at the book and then give that endorsement was a real thrill for me.
Whatever you need to enjoy a good glass of wine in those different varieties, I think it's all there in Bob's book. Once you really get to understand the whole thing about tasting in a very simple way, then you understand that whole aesthetic experience of wine appreciation.
When I was first publishing my book, I had a number of people read it from within the industry, but the number one person I wanted to look at it was Don Zeraldo, who is an instrumental figure in the Canadian wine industry.
I was the co-founder of Enniskillen Wines. I started a little vineyard where the original Enniskillen property was, planted Riesling. There's 5 different clones of Riesling for research purposes to see actually which clone from around the world of Riesling makes the best ice wine. Bob's a good friend, and I knew him from the trade because I sold him a lot of wine. And it was interesting to see a restaurateur write a book from his perspective about wine. I thought it was nice anecdotes that he created. He covered some of the technical aspects, but from an award-winning restaurateur's perspective.
At the end of my book, you'll be able to look at a wine label and you'll have a good idea what the winemaker was trying to do just by a few of the phrases that are used on the label.